The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
I legit just texted in case she could watch. I need to grab my drink.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
But yeah, I kind of hope it's like you're saying, where it's for the entire charge attack. That's weird. Call me up. Look, I'm back to laying down. You can lay down too. Anyway, I mean, you already know my Shogun build. Could be better, but can't do much. So far, this is what my new Villette's like. Add another 36 makes it 77 crit rate. And still not fully leveled just yet. Not really. I could honestly change the catalyst. Because with the other catalyst, oh no, it's definitely viable still. I'm just saying also if this one I can still regenerate energy from my burst on top of HP percentage. Really, it's just if I don't have the billets, that one's still very useful, and I don't feel like wasting the billets right now, so I'm not wasting, but I just don't feel like using them at the current moment. You know, I could literally just I mean, I'm sorry, this is just Power Wash Simulator at this point. You can clean your boats. You can clean the entire court. But what he cannot clean is the soul of criminals. I don't know why I went on that tangent. Now that I think about it, that's fair. The way that's done... So yours collapses in on itself. No. Yours collapses in on itself. Oh, never mind, it does. Yours doesn't have one. Anyway. So I was looking at my characters. I still want Eula to be a main focus. Otherwise, after Eula, maybe Ito, eventually Kokomi. I don't necessarily know if I want Nahida. I definitely would like Baiju on this account. Honestly, I want Baiju on both accounts. Ah, okay, that's fair. Eula's definitely the most wanted character right now. So much to say, I think I got a team comp idea for her. But let me add a caveat. Okay, I'm going the right way. Okay. So now I'm going to show the team idea. Replace Fermine with Eula. Geez, that's a lot of cryo characters, you might be saying. And true, but Shogun will increase my burst damage. Alongside cryo will create will create superconduct, decreasing physical resistance. Shinha, besides boosting Eula's cryo, will decrease cryo resistance and physical resistance. But why is Mika here, you might say? Well, Mika...
Good roll.
I mean, that's fair. With his first ascension, I can get an increase of 30% physical damage. On top of healing. So...
Maybe I'll take one more day off.
Well, am I in Fontaine then?
Got the rest of
Attack percentage. But after the character is healed, attack will be increased by 24%. It doesn't matter if it's overhealing or not. I get this proc. And consider Mika will heal for up to 15 seconds constantly, every so often. This should have a 16-second proc cooldown, or even if I only have 1 second where I cannot proc it, that's 8, I don't know how long her burst is, but considering the whole thing, whether to increase or whatnot, I should have enough time for her burst with this increase. But I want to say at R5, it increases another 48%. So it's a lot of attack. And why not just use let me go on Ferminate because this will make more sense and better shown. Why not just use Snow Tomb, Stellar Silver? I'm pretty sure it caps out around 30% physical damage. Which is what Mika will give, which let me double check on Snow Tuned. Okay, it caps out at 34.5 physical damage. So give or take 5% that I can cover with Mika, I can get a crap ton of attack off of Mika's healing, with Shinha reducing physical and cryo resistance, and Shogun boosting burst and getting superconduct procs. And I still got a healer. I'm not doing pure damage dealers or shredder or supports that aren't healing. Sure, there's no Bennett, but then if I want to use a Shogun team and I still would like to use Bennett before I get Kutrosar C6, I mean, I think any short guy is. Razor, Chongyun. You don't, do you? No, you go like this. Do not question why I got a fish on her. I mean, he looks about the same, but if he does, he does. I wouldn't blame him. He is a diver. Thinking I was also kind of going side to side. But that's fair. Funny enough, you can make a Razor Hyper Bloom team. But his Hyper Bloom being on the offside. Like, he built his main DPS as physical. But you got Hyper Bloom going off in the background. You can do the same thing with Eula. Cyno's a lot easier and more built for it, but yeah. But I mean, that Tidal Shadow, Shogun, Shinha, Mika, I feel like it'll be a pretty good Eula team. Even depending on when she reruns, I could still take a chance at Navia, Clorend. I think I said Arlecchino, but the name. you know, it kind of defeats the purpose, but I lost a lot of French, so now I couldn't even pretend to bullshit on the c'est magnifique, and all this other French words. Honestly, I take Cyno's Primordial Jade Wing Spear, right? What do you think his stats look like now? $66, 171. That's fair. I could definitely boost the crit rate, because this honestly has no crit rate on it. Oh, actually it has 6.2. Well, I take that back. But I still got 300 Elemental Mastery boosting my damage. So if I could get a second Primordial Wing Spear, this would... I mean, I could boost it to 181 with this. And 2, that's not even fully maxed out. If you want a fully maxed out... Okay, say an off-piece, right? I got an Electro one with the same substats, but on Gilded Dreams. And I had this as an off-piece. 70, and then 192, basically. And roughly 270 Elemental Mastery. What am I rocking at right now? Not nearly as good. 61 to 120, so 1 to 2 ratio, but almost 400 Elemental Mastery. He's definitely work in progress till I can get better crit stats. Tainari, even worse. He's at 61, 112. You know, I say even worse, but I forgot I actually upgraded him. He used to be even worse than this. Yo, hush. Probably going to hear... You might hear background noise, but there's just stuff going on in the background, apparently. Is that what I saw? I don't think it was. Are you saying considering the voice actor had to change? I mean, his...
One with the forest and Shroud. Can't see? I'll uproot you! Let's nip that in the bud. I hear everything.
Honestly, that's the only thing that's worse. Everything else is so much better than the old Tainori voice. Get off that, Mio! What do you mean I had to use text-to-speech? Oh. See, I didn't know that.
Why is there a chest here? I think we can forego the lost and found report. Flowers haven't bloomed yet. I'll lead the way.
Honestly, he has a decent voice. Sometimes I wish it was still deeper, but it's still actually really good. Oh. I know you don't look at battle passes and stuff, right? I'm not trying to make you be like, do I consider not? I know you're not going to. So you could say that about Farina. But if you want to go Hu Tao or Sino, you got this one. Definitely for a shielder with Sino or Hyper Bloom. If you want to go Tainari route, then maybe Lenny, I don't know. You got this one. No, that's fair, but I'm also not trying to be like, oh, I can't relate to your build on stuff because I got Battle Pass weapons. Honestly, I'd hate that. Oh, that actually looks really good for a Naito. Wouldn't have to run a healer as much either. Okay, best characters for each weapon so far. Ayato, never using, fuck that. Klee. Still Skyward Spine, but with bosses into account, no way Child's meant to be played. I could see Chad with this one. But, honestly, Child's good for both. Deathmatch. I mean, you got Zhao. If you don't have Primeval Jade Wing Spirit, this is easily gotten. Who? DPS Zhongli. Who else is Polearm? Xiao. Hu Tao could use the crit rate, but honestly this one would help Hu Tao out so much more. It is less crit rate, yes. But when there are 3 different elemental types, Hu Tao, Pyro, you're using Yuan and Xingqiu. That's only 2 with Hydro. Add a shielder, whether it's Zhongli, Diona. Who's another shielder? Layla. You would still get Elemental Mastery. Honestly, this would be better than... This would probably be better than my current weapon on Hu Tao. Same thing for Sino. I don't know about Zhao, just because you're not always using it. Right now, his current... I don't know, I mean, I'd say his current best team has 3. But you don't want Elemental Mastery on him anyway. So far, Nivelette. If you want semi-DPS Baiju, maybe. Not exactly recommended. But, I mean, you can do it. It's just... It's not going to be the greatest damage, but you can still do DPS Baiju. Max HP will be increased in Elemental Mastery. Oh, wait. If you're not using your burst, this would honestly be really good for a hybrid build Yanfei. Because you're getting Elemental Mastery for Vaporize or Melt, but you get the max HP for her shield after C4. Attack will be increased after being affected by Pyro. Honestly, I don't know who'd be good for Talking Stick. I mean, Wolfang, you got... I want to say Farina. You got definitely Alhaitham. Elemental skill and elemental burst is increased. Honestly, maybe... No, Black Sword work out better for Ayaka because you're doing so many charge attacks. Don't run away from me then. If you want up here, walk up to me. Come on. Maybe it'd be good for... Well, no. Because you want energy recharge with him. But it could be good with Xingqiu. I'd say Lynette for... Oh, I don't know how Farina's burst, but it's definitely for the skill still. Actually could Keqing actually use it reliably? And if you're not using Kaya for physical... See, this is why you don't let me look at options, because I start team crafting or team IDing, and it's like, okay. I put you with you, and blah blah this or that. I'm not putting Kaya with Keqing, more just... I really enjoy the team building aspect of this game. And it's like, okay, I might not have Kudrasara's C6 right now, and I can still use Kudrasara, but when I do get that C6, oh boy, will Raiden Shogun be a hyper carry. You don't need to give me those options. I start dreaming. Oh yeah, I'm over halfway through 59, so I'm almost max ranking Genshin now. Excuse me. I'll go with this for now. $40. Okay. You know what? I got a character who I can actually currently not building. I don't know why I went there, but I can at least be getting talent books.
Solidify!
Shine down!
Into the wind. Time to go. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Inazuma shines eternal!
I'm just waiting to see the reaction now.
Stabilize!
There is no escape!
The wind knows. Clouds high. The birds come. One with nature.
Torn to oblivion!
Oh shoot, they're down to 30 exact. Alright, honestly, if I want to boost Nouvellette up a little bit more, I just need... Well, I also need more of these. But I need more of these. But, also, now that I think about it, I got his Ascension too. I need a shield, so...
Sure.
Honestly, let's just go with this.
Understood.
Whatever would you do without me?
Let's go with this team for now.
Right Right now, emerge.
Alright. So now... just test on this. That I cannot do. You know what? Boss time. I don't expect to kill the boss. I just want to test something. I got 2 fully built. Though one of them I would still like to improve on. Let's see how this goes.
Gather! Order guide you!
Live! Witness my great undertaking!
Right now, right here, emerge.
Settle down! The tides beckon.
Oh, fucking K. He's not even fully built yet. She's not built at all. They're the 2 semi-decent builds. But not just that, his talent is only level 4. And I got this person to have health. Okay, you were such a good choice to get. Constellation 0, but my god, do I love that I have him. I'm not trying to influence you. If you do not like him, do not get him. I'm just saying. I like how he's going so far.
I will have order!
Right here. Emerge. A sight to behold. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Feel this ancient power.
Silence! Be sanctified. This is order.
Also, I know it's not recommended. I feel like Albedo is also a really good sub DPS for Neuvillette. Granted, I don't have Cinnabar because Mihoyo won't re-release it, but even with this build, he seems really good with Neuvillette. And maybe change that proc into shield. Alright. Now that I think about it, is it your Friday free day or is it your Tuesday free day? But I forget which one was free.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
That's fair.
Want me to come along? You called? Sounds good to me. Let's investigate this further.
I do want to try this team.
I cannot help but feel that you bringing me here is some sort of an assassination attempt.
Who are you people? Or I don't know. I did not know that.
Burst forth! The wind knows me. Falling leaves. Adorn my witness, my great undertaking!
The tides beckon.
I will have order. Into the wind. Come into being. Feel this ancient power. Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
Let the mighty be humble. There's a tear in my robe.
Honestly, not bad. About 2 turns. 2 phases, if you count the invisible. If I just someone took the time to animate this. Ay. At least it's the better one. I need to find a better way to farm for Nouvelette. Because I'm barely getting any of his starfish. Don't need that anymore. Honestly, I need to just travel over.
Some in-the-field research?
Alright. No, you're not high above. No, you're right there. And you go this way.
Quiet.
Diluc is still powerful. I don't care who anyone says. Or what anyone says, I mean.
Here comes the catch.
Burst forth. Verticus.
They'll be right back real quick. Alright, I'm back. Do need to set this up before I continue though. Sorry, Mio, had to set up my controller charger. Alright.
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Up here, okay. It's fine with the A instead of a exclamation point. quit being vicious. I just don't want you
Let's get
licking
rest
me.
a bit.
Jesus Christ. Is that all so far? It looks like it.
Banquet must go on.
Solidify!
Busted.
Live! Witness my great undertaking!
Give my crier in consideration.
Order guide you. Time for retribution!
I have
So they got the Bond of Life and Corrosion. That's lovely. Was that constant?
My flame!
Why was that constant?
Stabilize!
I'm not gonna lie. I never knew these starfish existed here. 2. No, I didn't let him die. I just didn't realize he was dying. I acknowledged it. I just didn't realize how close he was. Honestly, this would have made farming for Neuvillette so much easier if I knew these were here. Your Honor? Nuh-uh. How would you know? You weren't there. So in this case, you were here. This had 14 exact. Damn, I could have been so much closer to actually leveling up. You know what? shop. There we go. And now...
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Wait, wrong place. It's cryo. But I need hydro. And what if I said I haven't been to bed since you went to sleep? Does tiredness get a pass? No, I'm not trying to make you apologize. I'm just saying, does that get a pass? I was in a joking way. So I need 5 of these, gotcha. Shadow, honestly, I don't care. I was making a joke. The fact you know my weakness and you turn it against me. Touche, motherfucker, touche. Alright, that's fair. So we can go from 36... well, 26... roughly 28. Okay. I can get up to 180 before I finalize my... oh, that's at maximum. Okay. 180 ain't bad, I feel. Give or take a percentage. And more damage, what do you know? Okay. What do you mean Spirit Breath Thorn damage? Oh. You know, I'm gonna go for the kill shot. And I mean this in the nicest way possible. Who knew saving could get a character?
Huh? Toodaloo.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
It was in the nicest way possible. Of course, honestly... No, you're good, you're good. It was really an unfortunate circumstance, because he wanted Kokomi so bad, and then right after Kokomi, they're like, by the way, here's a hotel! Fuck! And you lucked out so hard on Kokomi. No, that's fair. Same time, you know me, I never want to piss you off. So if you genuinely get mad, just let me know. I mean, hell, characters I could have... Let's just say characters I could have lost on. These were all losses, so I'm not counting them. Honestly, yeah, all y'all were losses. I mean, that's fair. Klee was 3 50-50s in a row.
These bombs, so heavy.
Child be my first 50-50 ever. Getting 3 you without losing a 50-50. Honestly, you know what, actually, screw everything. I love all my characters and everything, I really do. Shenhe being a guarantee, or whatnot. Yellen being a guarantee. Zhongli was a guarantee.
Osman.
But no, now that I think about it, yes, Kazuha, his C1 and his C2. alongside Klee. Yes, they were all 50-50s. But to get a bit sentimental at the moment, honestly, nothing will top nothing unless I can get her C2. She was a 50-50. I grinded in everything. Shogun was never guaranteed. It was a I hope to God, I hope to God. I covered my eyes. She has been my single luckiest, but my most profound enjoyment 50-50 of all of Genshin. I don't know where I would have went with my account if I didn't get her. I just love her so much. She's my main. She will forever be my main. Yes, I use other characters, but I always go back to Raiden Shogun. But it's just... I wish I could do more for her. I would love to get C2. I would love to get her signature weapon. I get her signature weapon, I kinda lose out on a good amount though. I mean, yeah, it's extra energy recharge, but I lose out on the crit rate. And then I lose out on the burst bonus. And what does engulfing lightning do again? I just gained bonus attack. I don't need that. Honestly, I'd rather have C2. Now, is ignoring Navia and trying to go for C2 worth it? I'd like Navia. Don't know how Navi will play out, but I still would like to see how she plays before I try. But no, I mean, still. The Shogun, as stereotypical as it sounds, Zhongli is my favorite guide character. Yilan is definitely up there. She can tie with Shogun. But Shogun will always be my most beloved just because Zhongli I could guarantee, Yilan was a guarantee. Shogun was... I don't really go for characters unless I can guarantee them. Certain ones are like, I could get them. I mean, 50/50s that
Eat bombs.
I
So
got, right? Shogun, Kazuha, Albedo. Klee,
Yodoko?
Nilu. Honestly, not many 50/50s I've won. Unless you count how many Kazuhas and Klee. But on the off chance. Kazuha? Klee was... The way I got Klee was, hey, I'm gonna wish to absolute pity. And I got all the way to 73 wishes. I was on very, 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 very soft pity at 74. And I'm like, do you think I'll get Klee? And they're like, well, I don't know, just try. And I got her. And I'm happy because I definitely really, really wanted Klee. But it's like I got so many wishes extra, I could guarantee her. Kazuha, I could easily have guaranteed. And I'm not trying to harp on Shogun being my luckiest, it's just... When I got Shogun, it was either getting her rerun, and I started after she first came out. So there was no original run. It was, I'm playing the game, there's all these characters, Shogun hasn't came out yet. Her first run for me was her rerun. And that's... Actually, that's when you quit, I think. But say 2.4, 2.6, and 2.0 had so many patches. We go from 2.6 to 3.2. My account would have been completely different. I mean, hell. I mean, I got her... Yeah, it was her first rerun. Yai Miko had just came out. So we had the Inkonomiya event. Because we had regular Inkonomiya 2. I don't know when Inkonomiya came out, but I know Yai Miko requires Inkonomiya. But we're in the absolute middle of the event. And I literally, because me and a friend were in party chat. And I'm like, I'm grinding, I would love a Raiden Shogun. I got 15 or 16 wishes. It was somewhere around that ballpark. Like, I would love her. If I don't get her, at the time I was like, I don't get her. I'm going to grind up, but if I don't get her, I was pushing my luck on primos at the time. This was maybe... Oh, wait. So, fun fact, actually. Now, I'm not trying to be sentimental. Here's history, this, that, and the other. When I first got Zhongli,
Osmanthus.
I had grinded. I did 1 month of Welkin. After that 1 month, I didn't even finish the month. I got 3 weeks of it. I quit playing. I needed a break. After that break, I've been playing Genshin borderline every single day. I've took a break 2.8.
Osmanthus.
I took a break
Osmanthus.
maybe... Fucking hell. Taking 2 breaks all of in Genshin. Besides a day here or there when I'm really tired at work, I don't take breaks with Genshin. I'm always playing every day. Even if it's just the dailies. And I'm actually playing. But... Shinha just reran.
Osmanthus.
Motherfucker, how are you gonna go Osmanthus Wine all these times? Alright. So... I'm saving for guarantee Zhongli. And I lose him. And this is... Actually, You know, I hate how Genshin changed its avatar system, because I could show you my exact 5 stars in exact detail. Also, if this is boring to you, let me know and I'll change the gameplay. It's more just a history recap for me as well at this point. But, Child was my first, but I hit the wrong button because I was trying to go for Hu Tao. So I used my 50-50 way too early. So I'm glad I got Child. Child was definitely helpful when I did have him, especially for Inazuma. He wasn't my first pick. Hu Tao was, but Child ended up being my first 5-star. I'd also, when trying to save up for Hu Tao, hit R2 by accident and spent Primos, which really depressed me at the time. So after I'd gotten Child as my first 5-star after wanting Hu Tao, I was really glad I did win a 50-50 and I got Child because he was limited. Maybe like 1 or 2 days after I got Child, I took a break. After that, it was... Okay, I took in 3 breaks in Genshin all my entirety. Because after Child was Albedo Cinnabar. And then Zhongli, I took a break from Zhongli till Shogun's rerun. And then there was a bit of time in 2.8. I did play most of it. I just didn't like play 2.8's event. So there's like a semi-break. Maybe like a week long. But 3 breaks in Genshin in all of its entirety. But not very, very long. But gotten Child, I wanted Hu Tao, took a break. Well, it's January. I'm grinding. I hadn't unlocked Inazuma yet. I'm grinding all of Inazuma. I mean, on my PS4, if I was streaming it... Actually, no, I couldn't. If I was on my PS4, that I could save the screenshots. But they're so far back in PlayStation chat, it's ridiculous, and I don't feel like waiting. Well, I'm grinding, and I'm like, do I want Shinha or do I want Zhongli? I want Zhongli But do I risk a Shinha 50-50? Obviously, in the grand scheme of things, I didn't risk it. I waited. Zhongli's second ever rerun. My first Zhongli banner. I wish. I lost. I lost to Mona. But I kept wishing. 45 exact. I got an early pity Zhongli. And I built him. After Zhongli, actually, let's go through this. Character zoned. I feel like Chi-Chi was my second. Yeah. After Zhongli, Chi-Chi. Because 125, 315.
1, 2, breathe, 3.
I mean, 125, 125. They were both on the same day. That's how many wishes I had saved up. But honestly, that 45 was lucky. That was all my wishes at the time. But he came right before my birthday, so I was really happy I got him basically around my birthday. And then Shogun, 350. Wait, no. Wait, I got the dates mixed up. After Zhongli, that was my Shogun. She was my second 50-50 successful. And then I lost to Chi-Chi because I kept wishing, trying to get a Shogun constellation.
1, 2, breathe.
And then after Chi-Chi, long story short, she was my second DPS 5-star. My bad on confusing you with Chi-Chi. That's the reason why I was going here, so I could see when I got her. But when this was also, in the grand scheme of things, after I got Zhongli, I quit Welkins. There was no guarantee. I didn't start doing Welkins till I didn't start Welkins till... Damn. I didn't start till Elan. The patch right before Kazuha. That's when I went mostly Welkin. So from after Zhongli, I waited 5 patches, quote unquote, before I started getting them again. So I mean, I was definitely, besides $5, I was free to play for a while. But considering Yuan was my 315, yeah, 6'2". Yeah, Yuan was my 5th 5-star. So My exact order: Child, Mona, Zhongli, Chi-Chi, no, Zhongli, Shogun, Chi-Chi, which went to Yuan, because I used my guarantee for Yuan. But then I'm like, I really want Xiao. So I start doing a Welkins trying to get Xiao. End up getting him, which then coincide with Kazua's returned, then Klee, and then the rest is history.
Eat bombs.
That's around the time me and you met. Because I talked about Albedo. I don't know if I talked about Tainari, but around then is when we started meeting and talking.
Eat bombs. So heavy.
Sorry to go on a really, really, really long tangent, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, I got confused because, I mean, I think what confuses me the most is I always talk about Shogun being my luckiest 50-50. As in, usually when I've done 50-50s, I've usually had a way to catch up and guarantee a character. I hate not being able to guarantee a character, and you know that. I always try. If it's a character I really, 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 really like. My second luckiest, if I could have done them in time, was Eula. But I didn't get them in time. And I got Nouvelette instead. And I really, really, really love Nouvelette. But I think because of how lucky that 50-50 was, and I mean, 3-8, 3-15 of me constantly grinding, actually not using Shogun so I could get a semi-coherent build, and with Chi-Chi also being my second standard character, that's where the confusion lied. But yeah, I mean, being completely, besides one Welkin, because I wanted Zhongli, and I said, after Zhongli I was done. For Shogun to be a 50-50 and 1, and I actually helped out with Zhongli, because I had no extra help besides actually proper work and grinding. That's what hits so home for Shogun. That's why whenever you see me, like, don't get me wrong, I'll play Child, I'll do Sino or whatnot, right? But 9 times out of 10, not here recently, but when I first started talking to you, definitely, Shogun was in all of my teams. Before Klee, before D-Luke, Shogun was practically in every one of my teams. Now, this team, as meta as it is pure accident. Zhongli, I always loved him, said I'd never make a team without him. Granted, there are some teams. Yulan, my favorite Hydra unit, besides Nouvelette. Shogun, absolute beast. And in Kazuo, I needed a anima unit. At the time, I didn't realize how much I'd like Venti. So honestly, I could make this a triple Archon Yolan team. If I can get Venti, I'd make this a triple Archon team. But at the time, I thought swords were better. Bows were shit. I like sword animations. So I said I'd get Kazuo instead of Venti. Didn't realize he was meta. Didn't know Yulan would become meta. Shogun and Zhongli were meta, but I didn't care or pay attention. I got them before I knew. Yulan, I got Yulan her first banner. This is before all the testing for this and that. I got her day 2, day 3. No, probably a bit later actually. But I got her in her banner, and I mean, I just love her character. I've risked not getting Kazuha for Yulan. And then I made a bet. I won that bet and re-guaranteed Kazuha. So out of my most played team, guarantee 50-50. But still, sorry for harping on Shogun and loving on her. Just now you see why I really try to make Shogun teams. And since I really want Eula for a cryo-physical, and see why I like how Shogun kind of slots into it with Shinha. I got 3 wanted characters all in one. And text chat broke. Okay. I mean, you don't have to feel honored. I mean, I don't hold it back. I mean, that's why I always say I love Shogun. Honestly, like again, it's a broken record, but if I didn't get Shogun, and say I got Ayaka, my account could be completely different. But I didn't. But here, the last little tidbit before I quit talking about past choices. My Shogun, right? My account used to look worse. So, when I first got her, I was Skyward Spine, trying, dear God, trying. Honestly, even if I change it, it's a 17 crit rate on this. I take this off, gives you a rough estimate. I didn't have a very complete build. But this one artifact alongside the catch has really solidified this build. But the reason I say the last harping point, I was using Shogun with the catch from R1 all the way to R5. Between Skyward Spine and all that. It didn't matter how unbuilt she was level 40 when I could only go level 70 to 80 at most. I was still using her regardless. But BRB real quick for a bathroom break. Alright, I'm back now. Still, I'm going to constantly apologize for going on a 30-minute or so tangent. But for the very, very last thing, she was also my very first triple crown. But that's the last I'll say. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm surprised you're using that one, but yeah. Surprised you're not using Noir, or is it because you're used to, Okay. But why?
world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like
I
the
mean,
dew at
fair.
dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
Fair, fair, fair.
Transitory.
But I still like respecting people's times.
That can't be right. Oh, but what if they're real after all? No, that can't be. But what if there's a chance?
Greetings, miss. Is there something that's bothering you?
Oh, no, it's nothing.
That's fair.
I'm Della Roche, the representative of the Fontaine Fishing Association. How can I help you? Oh, so you're adventurers. Oh, finally. Someone has heard my prayers.
Paimon could tell you were really bothered by something. Don't worry, you've got 2 super experienced adventurers right here. We'll take care of anything and everything for you as long as you pay us a little bit of mora.
Oh, you are exactly the helpers I need. See, the problem is that the fish around a fishing spot at Araneus have just all up and vanished recently.
I mean, that's fair. Just caught me off guard since it's been a long time since I've had that for a channel name.
They disappeared too quickly for it to have been the work of human anglers. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I had planned to go and investigate the area right away.
Plus, no one else knows me by my current one, so even if you use the last one, honestly, use what you like to. I don't care.
Right, but unfortunately, as the representative of the Fishing Association, there are a few other errands that I absolutely have to run, so...
So, you'd like us to investigate the spot for you?
Exactly, you're right on the Mora, so I thought I could delegate this work to you. Are you two some kind of prophets, knowing exactly what I was going to say like that? Or maybe like the oracles you read about in fairy tales.
Yeah, we're just really experienced in this kind of thing, that's all.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'll get a good night's sleep knowing the two of you are on the case.
In all fairness, I met y'all two roughly around the same time. That's fair. I just used to, what's the word? I met Makoto while chatting with someone who was live streaming, which is why they'll use Naruto instead.
But don't we just need to investigate the missing fish? It really doesn't sound too difficult.
No, you mustn't let your guard down. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I have good reason to believe that the fish have gone missing due to an encounter with the water imps. Yes, you're both Outlanders, right? Our local fairy tales often speak of a terrifying underwater creature called Thelxie. The story our parents would tell us was always the same. If we went to the water alone, then we'd be snatched away and eaten by a water imp called Thelxie.
A child-eating water imp? Did they tell you what it looked like?
My father would always describe it as a beautiful, multicolored snake woman, while my mother said it had a handsome face. It's really strange, though, because you'd also hear other people describe it as just a chubby penguin with a deceptive appearance. Even though the tales vary regarding its appearance, everyone agrees that it's really dangerous. It lives in an underwater cave surrounded by pallid bones and uses its sensitive nose to track down lonely children who've lost their way. And once it finds a child, it uses its alluring singing voice to lure them into the water before swallowing them all. Pretty terrifying, isn't it?
Sounds kinda scary. But isn't that pretty normal for a fairy tale? After all, those kinds of stories are usually made up to help keep children away from danger.
But what if the fairy tale was inspired by a real-life tale? Just like how a water vein always has a source. Well, I wouldn't call it evidence per se, but I've heard some rumors lately. They say that someone recently saw a child walk into the water as if he was possessed by something. Doesn't that sound just like he was responding to the call of a water imp?
So you mean someone really got eaten by a water imp?
It's all hearsay, so it's hard to confirm. But still, they all say this happened on Irenaeus. That's no laughing matter if you ask me.
Still, I mean, for this to be an event, it isn't exactly the grandest one.
Both the Opera House and the Fountain of Lucine were built there, and the sources of many water veins can be traced to the island as well. Combine that with the mysterious mist, the huge tree with expansive underground roots, and the rumor that the fish-heps on the island can understand human language. Is it really so shocking that an island so shrouded in mystery could harbor a terrifying water imp as well?
Why does Paimon feel like you're pulling our leg? You're just piling on the rumors now. Still, if someone's really been hurt, then we can't just ignore the situation, right, Traveler?
Oh, marvelous. Then I'll just mark the stretch of water on your map. Don't forget that no matter what, safety always comes first.
Still got 3 days for it. Nine, okay.
I just need to have patience. Oh, come on. Stay strong. Illusion shattered!
Trying to think, honestly, let me pause Genshin for a bit. I'm gonna definitely continue streaming, just I'm gonna change games real quick. But I'll be back.